You know what I mean? Like that's
so everything fell through with Stars. What happened with Lionsgate?
all right. So Lionsgate put up $250,000, right? At the end of season 1, because when they came, all I was interested in is I want to produce season 2. They put up 250 grand to put towards season 2. I took that money and I gave it straight to a production company to shoot the second season. And then on top of that, I had $120,000 from Tidal because I worked out a deal with Jay to put Money and Violence on Tidal the first week. It wasn't exclusive. And then I could put it on YouTube. And then on top of that, I did the crowdfunding campaign. Season 2 cost us $435,000, right? So altogether, when you add that up, I still had to come out my pocket 30 grand to make that happen.
Right.
But because Lionsgate put up that 250,000, a lot of people don't understand how business works. An investor doesn't just hand you money. He has to have a ROI, a return of investment.
Right.
Their return of investment was, they put in 250 plus they invested 75,000 on marketing and promotion when we did the digital release. So they were supposed to receive 325 plus 10% profit. And the way that they were supposed to get that was they could exploit season 1 and season 2. So for the past 6 or 7 years, I'm sure everybody's seen on Amazon, you could buy season 1, season 2 on Voodoo and all these other platforms. That none of that money came to me. All of that the Lionsgate. Because that's how they were supposed to make their ROI, their return on investment.
Right.
You know, so they had the distribution rights to Money and Violence for the past 6 or 7 years. Right now, me and my attorney is working it out because I think now they've made their money back. So we're working it out for the rights to be reverted.
How did the Tidal situation happen?
The Tidal situation was great, bro. That was a beautiful thing. Like, that was literally just my managers, Chris Styles and Teddy Altafar and Charles Suit. Teddy had a relationship with Rockefeller because he had been with Rockefeller from the beginning.
Right.
You know, so he took us to Shaka Pilgrim. Jay liked the show. Shout out to my man Rodolfo, my man Fats, because Rodolfo was a childhood friend of Jay, but Rodolfo was also somebody that, you know, I used to deal with in the streets years back, way before the show. And I think Tata put Jay on the Money and Violence. Jay watched it and loved it.
Sat in the office for a while.
Yeah, loved it. Jay loved it, you know, and it's so crazy because all Jay kept, or when I met Jay, all he kept saying was, yo, bro, when I watched the show, it reminded me of us. You know what I'm saying? Before we started doing music, when we was in the streets doing our thing. So Jay was like, look, man, we got Tidal and we want to offer y'all to be the first original content, video content on Tidal. I thought that was, for me, I thought it was great. It wasn't about the money. It was just about establishing a relationship because I understood the importance of relationships. Right. So when I went to Lionsgate, like I want to do Tidal, Lionsgate was supposed to give me $350. They said, look, if you do the Tidal thing, we're taking $100,000 off the table. And they did that because they didn't want me fucking with Tidal. And I was like, look, to me, the relationship is that important. Y'all can take the 100 grand off. I'm still doing it. And I did it. So they ended up giving me $250. Me and Jay had a 1-page agreement. It was literally, he didn't want no creative control. He didn't want no ownership. It was just give us exclusivity for 1 week. When the episode comes out, let it be on Tidal and Tidal only for 7 days. And then after that, you can put it on YouTube. You can put it wherever you want. To be honest with you, it was a throwaway. Like Jay said, yo, bro, I appreciate that y'all are from Brooklyn. Y'all trying to do y'all thing. I love what y'all are doing. So, you know, let me give y'all an opportunity.
Big Brooklyn. Right there. Brooklyn right there. That's fire.
That's what's up.
Solid.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
Man.
So now where do you stand as far as like the business and what's happening, the new seasons?
So now, boom, boom, boom.
That's
Where we at?
Boom, boom, boom.
Where we at right now is we re-releasing seasons 1 and 2 on Tubi, right? Now I thought long and hard before I did this. I did this for so many different reasons, man. I did this because, once again, I think the show is very important to the culture.
Right.
Right? I think the show is necessary, man. I do so much. But I also did it simply because, you know, Tubi's free. I also did it, once again, because it's going to put us in position. People have been asking us for a season 3 for the past 6 or 7 years. You know, the campaign is get Money and Violence to #1 on Tubi. Because if we're #1 on Tubi, it's going to put us in position to give people the season 3 that they've been asking for, which is something, trust me, like y'all really think we came this far to only come this far? And when I say that, y'all really think we don't want to give y'all that? Like, we want to, but yo, bro, I'm tired of doing it out of my pocket. It doesn't make sense, bro. I have a family, I have kids to take care of. And it's not even that I'm saying it's about the money, but it is also about the money. I'm not going to continue. Yo, bro, that's called hustling backwards. I'm gonna keep copping work and then end up having to flush it. Nobody's buying it. And I'm gonna sit on this shit till it go bad. Like, nah, bro, that makes no sense.
That's right.
That makes no sense. And this is what I need the people to realize.
Well, I want to say, just off the rip, I love what you guys created. And if there's any way that I could contribute, let me know.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Hold on.
That's a fact.
Hold on. Now let's talk business. We're gonna
We're gonna do that off camera. We're gonna do that off camera.
get you on camera. Yo, Pop, I'll be down, son.
He been drinking and you haven't. Talk business now.
I'm fucking with that.
That cup ain't moved.
I'm fucking with Master, I'm fucking with he said that cup ain't moving.
No, we need to be in season 3.
No, but you know what? But you know what? And I want to say this, right? I want to say this. You know what I love about this right here? Yo, bro. Me and Math we met in passing years ago. Right? We bumping each other at the studio. Out that studio with Wood. It was love, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I reached out to him when we was doing this. It was simple, yo, man. Boom, this is what we doing. We trying to get this on. So be like, all right, come through. And I say that to say, don't get me wrong, right? Because a lot of times people have this entitlement. And I hate fucking entitlement.
Right.
If I didn't have something that I thought that I can bring to the platform, bro, I wouldn't even hit you up. If I didn't have a conversation to have with y'all, right, I wouldn't even brought nothing up. But I just need us to understand that at the end of the day, we have more things in common than we have apart, right? The stage is big enough for all of us, right? This imaginary competition that some of us have in our fucking heads doesn't even fucking exist, bruh. We can do more together than we can apart. I am not a threat to you. You are not a threat to me. The stage is big enough for every last fucking one of us.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.